Thank you, everybody. Oh. All right, anybody else? You can help me remove them, please. What type of movie? It will tell you what to do. So you may want to look that up. And if you're unable to know what it is, just email it.
No, I think I'm lost.
Okay, so you know this is your registration time. It's Friday, 11 a.m. Oh, I can tell, yeah, they had it updated for you. And this, but that doesn't mean anything, okay, because you'll have finished that semester. All right. You have a good class, everybody? And you know where to find me when you need. Address and the class.
All right, guys. Major. So today I'm just gonna go through like basic Linux stuff, some of the CCIS resources that we have, setting up like your CCIS personal homepage. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that before. So how many people have actually gone to the how-to page? Couple, few. All right. So let's see how well this works. This is so slow. I don't know how we're gonna do this. All right, so this is the how-to page. Basically lists all the resources that we have on campus. Basic like account information. So if anyone has been struggling with their account by this point, you should have gotten everything straightened out. I know people kind of just have lingering issues. So it's all the information on how to sign up for account, which you all should have by now. Stuff for Zimbra, which I think everyone has seen at this point. Printing, virtual machines that you can set up. Some of the more interesting stuff is acquiring software. Has anyone seen the DreamSpark page yet? Anyone got it? Yeah. So we have basically a partnership with Microsoft for free software. So this can really come in handy like later on when you need certain like development tools. So what you can actually do is just go to the DreamSpark page, enter the main site, and then you do have to register if it's your first time going, and all you have to do is enter your CCIS email. But if you've already done it like I have, then there's a ton of stuff that you get from Microsoft. There's operating systems, there's all different developer tools like Visual Studio, different SDKs. So those are pretty neat. It's all free. You get like a 1 or 2 year license, but you can always renew it as long as you have the account. So that's a pretty useful resource. There's some information on getting started with Unix and Linux, which I was going to try to do today, but I don't know how it's going to work. But so one of the things I was going to try to do is help you guys get a remote connection in the lab. So have any of you guys done it yet? SSH, you guys have. So there are different tools. If you have like a Unix a Linux-based computer, you have SSH on your machine already, so all you have to do is type SSH and then one of the computer names in the lab. So CCIS exposes all the machine names. Have you guys like seen them? Like there's all the different video game names for the Linux computers, and then there's like Pokemon names for the Windows ones. You guys notice that? So you can actually remote in and then just use like a normal shell like you were in the lab. So for Windows people like me, you have to download other tools. So there's PuTTY, which is a pretty useful tool, or there's WinSCP, which is for like copying files to and from the machines in the lab. And they tell you about all this stuff. So it's like tell you about SSH, the list of PuTTY, it's like a useful tool. Tell you about different permissions, some basic stuff on getting to know Linux, a couple different tutorials. And then for Windows, you can use remote desktop to get like a visual remote access. So that's possible too. Have any of you guys played around with your CCIS home pages yet? Do you know they exist? So has anyone logged onto a computer in the lab yet? So they actually list directions on how to do this. There's also some, let's see what it's over there. Oh. We can do this. So if you want to connect to a computer in the lab, just type a name. I use typically. Username. Password. Yes, yeah, all right. So when you log in, you're in your home directory, and then list off some basic Linux commands, moving around. Good.
ls and cd.
Yep. So ls lists files within a directory. So if you just type it, you see all the non-hidden files and folders. If you want to see a little more information, you can use different flags. So A will show you all your files, including the hidden ones. L will make a list out of them. So, for each file, you can see permissions, the user that owns it, the group that owns it, the data was touched, the name of it. So there's a bunch of different stuff. Do you know how to get information on the Linux command?
No.
Yeah, so you can use command and then the command, and it'll show you all the different flags and options that you can use. So AL, they're both there, like I said. Another one that Josh listed was CD, so if we, let's see, so I have a temp here, so I'll just go there. CD is change directory. And you can see what else is in it, just other stuff. Dot is how you get up a directory. So whenever if you're inside a directory, and you show all, you see dot as one directory, that's the current directory, and dot dot is the parent directory. Have you guys all seen this before? Yeah, most of you. So you can also make other directories. So make here is another one. If we show them all again, we have a new folder, CD to it. So pretty basic. So one of the things that you can do as a CCIS student in your account is so you can create a .www folder, and this is all listed on the HowTo page. If you're interested. So you can create and serve your own homepage. So if I go to my .www folder, I can use touch to make an index.html file. So touch just creates or updates the timestamp on the file. There's other text editing tools, so I use Vim. I don't know if everyone uses that or not, but so I got a little file that I can create. So we'll do HTML. How many of you guys have your own personal website that you've set up for yourself? How much? So, do you want to have one, Ryan? I saw you before. All right.
I know URL.
What's that?
I know URL.
You know it? I'm gonna take a look at it.
Remender.org.
It's still up.
I have a domain.
So I'll just set up for a single page. So index.html, if you guys don't know, HTML and websites is the main page that static websites look for. So for your home page, it's www.ccs.edu.edu/home/CCIS username. Yeah. So then you just create a static page. There's other stuff you do. You can create different permissions for folders. So one of the things that you guys might have seen your teachers do is make parts of their websites where you can list files. So we go back to shell. Files. So all the directions for this are on the HowTo page too. Move this. Maybe really screwed here. All right. So we make links. Files, folders. got new files, folder on my page, and if I put stuff in there, I can see that. So with SCP clients, you can copy files over to the Linux machines from whatever you're using, or if you're on the Linux computer, you just drop files in these folders. You can see them online. You can add different permissions. So there's a whole bunch of different stuff you do. So a lot of people use these for like their online portfolios. So if you have like different projects you work on, or if you want to show information about yourself, see if there are any good ones. There, I think people have pages. I just don't know where. Anyways, so it's funny you do with this website. It's all free, so if you want to pay for your own domain name or anything like that, or any hosting, it's pretty simple. You can't do a whole lot with it outside of like basic static stuff, but there is also an ASP.NET server that CCIS has. That's another thing that they've listed in the HowTo. So if you want to sign up, you just go to the page, request access to the server, and set up a more dynamic website. That's another cool resource. We also have, you guys use GitHub, stuff like that, yeah. So we have our own, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but we have our own one at CCIS. So all you have to do is sign in with your CCIS username and password. And I think they've set it up so you have, so you have GitHub Enterprise Edition. So it's pretty sure it's infinite private repositories. So it's kind of a nice alternative to the real GitHub page. So if you're working on projects in class with partners, it makes it kind of nice because you can hide. I've had teachers who get mad if I put homework in a public repository and other kids can get to it. So it's kind of a nice alternative. And if you want to keep CCIS or like Northeastern related stuff in one place, that's a pretty good resource. You guys use the track server in FunViews? No, so what are they using for code checking for FunViews when you submit overs? Blackboard? All right. Well, what's that?
I'm assuming that they don't get to do code checking.
Well, when you check it, when you give them your racket, you just put it on Blackboard. Yeah, that's the right. They used to make us like, I don't know what show them but you also have a track server, which is like a kind of like project management solution. I don't really know what you can do with this if you're not a professor, but I think you're able to set up your own project. So you can do like, it's basically like just an alternative to GitHub. So you can do bug tracking and feature tracking and stuff like that, as well as source code checking. What else? Let's see. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted you guys to play a decent walkthrough of what we have. So if you need, if like at some point you probably have to use the Linux machines if you're not comfortable with them. So, well, if you're in CS, if you're IS, then maybe not. But there are plenty of times that as a Windows user you might be pushing to an uncomfortable area with Linux, like me. So it's definitely worthwhile to check it out and play around with, and just look at different random commands and try to become a wizard. But other than that, everyone have any questions about other resources we have? No. Right, and that's pretty much it. So that's the end of the semester. Do you guys have any more exams before finals start?
All our exams, flip discretes on the 16th on these class.
So discrete is next week.
Yeah.
Funnies is what you said?
After.
Week after. So you guys feel all right with everything that's going on? What's that?
We have like a written homework due on Wednesday and then the final due on final Thursday.
So where are you guys at in funnies? Like, what's the latest topic?
Trees and like maps.
Trees and maps.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
What's that?
Accumulators.
I don't really think there's no.
Well, just keep pushing through to the end. If you guys are taking English writing, you should be pretty much done with that, right?
Yeah, well, we have another one, like an advanced writing class.
You have what?
We have an advanced writing class later.
Oh yeah, but I mean for the semester, like,
Oh, no, I have like all my work like the same time that everything else is done.
that sucks. Well, you guys are free to go. Like I said, just keep your heads high for the rest of the semester. Keep pushing through. Shivy and I are setting up a movie night on Monday to, I don't know, de-stress, have a little fun. So we're gonna either watch the Citizen4 movie about Edward Snowden, or some other movie about the guy who made Reddit.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw it?
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah, well, it's really good. It's like you got like screwed over by like the FBI.
Yeah, I heard it was like completely messed up. I don't really know his whole story, so I'm kind of looking, if you do watch it, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 6 o'clock in one of the West Village rooms. You guys have an email somewhere. And we'll have popcorn. Yep. So if you guys need anything for the rest of the semester, just feel free to let me know. And try to stay relaxed.
What?
But yeah. I didn't know they were
Haven't seen that yet, Ryan. Just ruined it for me.
You ruined it for me.
So why would you have to ruin it?
Because that's what I do. When I see sandcastles at the beach, I just stomp on them.
Forward, man. Now I don't know.
So you guys have an exam in funnies in the street, project in English writing. What else?
Well, he's in,
Cal-